Hello and a very good morning from Matsuzaki in Izu for the annual end-of-year classic here in Japan. The Izu Trail Journey classic race of 70 kilometers between Matsuzaki and Shuzenji across the peninsula, and it's raining, and this is a first time for this race that is going to be held in significant rainfall, I should say. It's not just drizzle, this is real rain, and it is forecast to continue like this for at least 3 to 4 hours into the race. However, the finish in Shuzenji should be clear sky, nice weather. So we're looking forward to something special, something unusual for this classic event. And there's something else that is unusual, perhaps, is that we may have very well a foreign male race winner. That also has not happened before in this race. And who has the best chance of winning as the first male foreigner? That's of course John Ray Onifa. Stingray, the Filipino, the 2023 Asia Trail Master champion, is here for the first time, and he will indeed be attempting to win this race to underline what a fantastic year he has had on the trails, not only in Asia, even in the world. He had an outstanding performance also in Spain at the World Championships. There we see in the blue, a little bit hidden, Yuta Matsuyama, 9th place last month in Island Trail Awaji. So he already scored points in season 11 of the Asia Trail Master Championship. Just to recall, this is of course already a race that is a qualifier for the season 11 championship that will be concluded in Vietnam on the 3rd of October. There we have Koji from New Halle, sponsor of Asia Trail Master. So, Koji from New Halle, how are you here this morning at the start?
Good. Nice weather.
You like the rain?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Koji is the brand owner of New Halle, multi-year sponsor of Asia Trail Master, for which we are very grateful. John Ray Onifa, as I was saying, so he's a top favorite along with Nishimura, Hirokatsu Nishimura. He is the winner of 2023, 2 years ago, and also 2019. Last year he was beaten narrowly by Koken Ogasawara. Koken Ogasawara, who was also on the start list, but we have been told that he is not here. So Koken Ogasawara from Hokkaido is unfortunately a DNS today. That means of the 3 top favorites, there's 2 remaining. That's Onifa and Nishimura, but there's several other contenders. Yuji Kawasaki, for example, also a former race winner, 2018, if I'm not mistaken, is here. There is also Kento Tamura, and there is Hisashi Kitamura. I'm also trying to find Kitamura, who is of course very well known on the Asia Trail Master circuit, the vice champion of 2024 and also of 2019. Kitamura, also a golden grandmaster. I don't see him at the front lines. I saw him yesterday at the race pack collection, and Kitamura was saying that he is not in peak form at the moment. His goal will be to finish top 10, as he always tries here in Izu Trail Journey. Top 10 in Izu is a remarkable achievement. Last year he was just outside the top 10 actually, but he finished 6th place here before. I think that's his best result in Izu Trail. If I'm not mistaken, that was 2 years ago. But Kitamura, he was in peak form for the Asia Trail Master final in Vietnam, and I was just talking about that. Yes, exactly. So before I met with Koji from New Halle. This race, Izu Trail Journey, is of course already a qualifier for season 11. The season 10 championship will be concluded a bit later due to the cancellation of Mukang Chai due to the typhoon damage. And that will be held behind February 2026. But this one is already a qualifier for the season 11 final. There's about 2,000 runners here for Izu Trail Journey this year, and everybody is well geared up because it's really pissing down, if I can say so. The rain is actually becoming stronger. The first 30 kilometers of this race are very runnable, so it's not going to be that much harder in that sense. It's not, there will maybe be a bit of increased technicality in one section around the first aid station. We have 3 waves here. This is a V wave. There's quite a few Filipino runners here as well. Grandmaster runners, Golden Grandmaster Alfredo Reyes, for example. Also Marie Yap, Nick Pilapil, Julie May Marquez, podium runner in Philippines a few times already. Also Grandmaster. They're all here. It's going to be difficult to find them, first of all, as everybody, as you can see, is wearing rain jackets, rain caps, umbrellas, what have you. And I even get a warning also on my phone here right now that it's liquid. So yeah, no ideal circumstances also for me this morning. We are about under 10 minutes away from the start. I'm walking around here still a little bit. There's still a lot of runners. They're also queuing up for the toilets before the start. It's still dark, as you can see. Start is at 6 a.m. It will be sunrise at 6:44 a.m. So it won't take long before the runners can take off their headlights. One good thing, of course, about the rain is that it means it is not that cold. We've had snow here in Izu Trail Journey a few times, 2 times as I recall. But that's not going to happen today, and the fact that it's raining means that it is a bit warmer, and the temperature indeed measures 11-12 degrees at the moment. So that's also not too bad, especially for John Ray Onifa. He's probably not so much used to colder temperatures, but he finds today temperatures to his liking, I would imagine. And I was talking about the course. There is, of course, a mid-section here in this race that is more technical, including quite a long descent. And that will be very good now for Onifa with this increased rain, because he's a very skilled technical runner. And there is Kitamura, the quick top. Yuta Matsuyama and Hisashi Kitamura. Welcome back to Izu Trail. Also for you guys, it's an annual race. It is raining today. How do you feel about that?
Very cold.
You still feel cold? It's 11 degrees, Yuta. What do you think, Hisashi? Too cold?
Yeah, it's temperature is not much, but the rainy, so yes. I'm worried about my hand. This girl is not waterproof, so.
Hisashi, you had a very good year, 2025. You won Chicago again, and you won Borneo TMBT finally after 5 attempts. How do you look back yourself to this year?
This year, so I came back to Japan already 2 years have passed, and I learned how to maintain my condition in Japan, my surroundings. So it's getting better and better. Yeah. So this year it was successful. So I tried last good race in Japan for Izu.
Yeah. Yesterday you told me your goal is top 10.
Yeah.
You're not more ambitious?
Sorry?
You're not more ambitious than just top 10?
I try. I'm always trying.
Okay, I can see that you're cold. Yuta, for you it's already the second Asia Trail Master race this new season. You also did Island Trail Awaji, 9th place.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with your current performance level?
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I have to enjoy this race. Yeah. Only. Yeah. This is very high level race. Yeah, because I hope.
Yeah. You will also go to Vietnam, you told me, Vietnam Trail Marathon in
yes.
January.
Yeah. I hope in Vietnam more warm than here.
Yeah. Actually, last year it was colder than now.
Yes. Every year.
All right, Yuta, thank you, and good luck for the race.
You.
Good luck, Hisashi. Let's see if we can still find Stingray. I haven't seen him yet. Stingray, of course, somebody who likes to turn up at the very last moment at the starting line. Might also be hiding. He's not the famous guy. Let's see. In any case, for those wondering, he is here. He was there yesterday at the race collection, collected his bib and everything. So, women's race should be a Japanese competition with the second and third place runners from last year again at the finish line. At the starting line, sorry, of course, not yet at the finish line. Here we have Nishimura talking to Yuta and Kitamura. So Nishimura one of the absolute top runners in Japan, winner of Izu Trail Journey 2019 and 2023, second last year behind Ogasawara. The difference was just 1 minute. It was a great battle between them last year. So also for Nishimura, this is an annual appointment, even though he is not from here, he's from Kansai. Kansai is the Osaka region, let's say. They're still trying to find John Ray Onipa. We are less than 5 minutes before the start now. More foreign runners than ever in Izu Trail Journey this year. Not necessarily the competition runners, but as I mentioned before, several people doing the Grandmaster Quest also in this race. It's 70 kilometers, which is the minimum distance for the Grandmaster point. Also, Trevor Lynn is here from Malaysia. He's also a silver Grandmaster, 3 stars. Tatsuo Chiba, event director, is still saying a few words as well. Still trying to catch a glimpse of John Ray. I don't think it will be possible to still talk to him here in the area. So unfortunately we do not have a chance to speak with Stingray. But we assume that he's here, of course. There's also a 28 kilometers now on Izu Trail since about 2 years. A short distance that one starts at the Nishina Pass, and that will also be our next appointment after the start. The Nishina Pass, the very scenic location where you have exquisite views of Mount Fuji, if the weather plays ball, of course, and that's not a guarantee for today, even though, as I mentioned in the beginning of this broadcast, it is forecast that the rain will end around 10-11 a.m. So maybe the fastest runners will have already passed Nishina by then. Nishina is kilometer 40, more or less. And we will be there. It is unfortunately not feasible to go to the first or second aid station. That's for logistical reasons. There's just too many runners now. And we are on mountain roads or mountain trails, so organizers say it is not possible to go by vehicle to these aid stations. So we will be back with live footage from the race at the Nishina Pass, kilometer 40, so that will be in about 2.5 hours, I would say. 2.5 to 3 hours. We do expect, of course, quite a fast competition. I remember Nishimura won the race 2 years ago in 5 hours 53. Last year Ogasawara was 5 hours 59. So it always depends a little bit on the weather, on the racing also, how they perform. And this year the rain might play a factor, and the race course is also not always exactly the same. So it's not like Izu Trail Journey is always 100% the same course. There are some slight variations now then. I remember, for example, 2019 it was quite a bit shorter, 2 kilometers shorter. That was due to typhoon damage from a couple of weeks before the race back then. That was the year Veronica Vodovicova won the race. She was the first foreign female to win Izu Trail. Esther Tsilak repeated that feat 2 years ago in 2023, but no foreign male has ever won Izu Trail Journey. And John Ray Onipa can be the first to do so. And here we go. There we go. The 2025 Izu Trail Journey is on the way. Subsided a little bit, so that's good timing. It's just a bit of a drizzle at the moment. that's the first wave. There's 3 waves, separated by a couple of minutes. Runners have to go up this slight slope here, where the start was the last 2 years, in fact. So they moved the start place here back to the parking lot. Just as it was in the past, it's actually a better location, if you ask me. Here runner who appears a little bit too late at the start. So we did not see Stingray, but we of course assume that he's there. There's electronic checkpoints, so hopefully we will find out in about 1 hour where his position is. Of course, we pay attention to Stingray because of his legacy in Asia Trail Master. He is the most successful trail runner in the Asia Trail Master Championship Series with 15 race wins already on his record. This could be 16 if he manages to win today. 16 races. For reference, Jeff Campbell has 10, Kitamura also 10, Milton Amat 9, Onipa has 15. And yesterday we spoke about him, and yeah, the 9 Dragons ATM final 2026 season 10 final is indeed also on his schedule. As wave B is about to start. And Onipa will of course be among the top favorites, maybe just only really top favorites, as he knows the trails of Hong Kong like the back of his head. Wave B, so here we have all the other Filipino runners, Grandmaster runners. Unfortunately, also did not get to see him. It was very difficult, as we saw in the beginning of this broadcast. It was heavy rain. Now it's just a faint drizzle. But we might see them later on. And as wave B takes the start here, we will close the live stream as we will be getting ready to proceed to Nishina Pass. It's a bit of a drive for us. And we'll be back with live footage from Izu Trail Journey here in Japan in about 2.5 to 3 hours from the Nishina Pass. Thank you for watching this live broadcast of this